we're so happy to have you with us here. Now, this is the 2021 vintage. We've seen this a couple of times. We have a couple of good stories about this wine, and it's just something magnificent. A customer came in today. They had the bottle twice, and they left a little bit extra because they were just done, and they wanted me to have some. I gave them a little tiramisu as well on the house for the wine as well. And let's just pour it out. No, I got you. Yeah. So that on the color, and I'm just gonna give it to Gabe from here. Oh wow! Now we have it. Now we have the mic on the wine bottle.
Let me straighten it out a little bit here. It's like a mouse trap. Okay, perfect. So this is the 2021 Kosta Browne Pinot Noir. Let's see if I can kind of get a little bit in on that label. Iconic label.
I'll put a photo of it.
The Gap's Crown, or the Crown's Gap, being the one up from this one. This is the Russian River Valley Kosta Browne Pinot Noir. This is currently our most expensive Pinot Noir that we sell here from America, and for good reason. It has a great reputation. It's a really not up and coming wine. It's been around for a while, but people really love this Pinot. They're with RNDC, formerly O-Pee-Chee Wines, but I used to buy this from Southern, and it's from Sonoma County. It's a really, really interesting Pinot Noir. It's definitely got an elegance to it that is really unique, and it finishes on a really, really interesting note that almost reminds me of the Zenato Amarone Storico 2008 off the bat.
Yeah, it's silky smooth with, a really delicate tension to it. It reminds me of a much better wine than something like this costs. You have notes of black tea, raspberry. Raspberry's also in the aromas as well, and toasted cedar. And we should be able to smell red ripe cherry and blackberry on this as well. So I'll try to go back to it with some of these notes. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that Pinot Noirs work really well here at Gabriel's Bar and Restaurant, 40 Central Park South, Manhattan, New York City, because our lamb chops is our signature dish. Our tagliatelle bolognese and our risotto del giorno is always our signature pasta. However, the Colorado lamb chops, the rib lamb chops, so you get a little bit fattiness, so you have a little bit more medium full-bodied Pinot Noir like this, really cut into a little bit of the cholesterol, but the lean meat, and offset by a little truffle honey. This is the perfect wine to pair with our lamb chops, and it's elegant enough to play with a salad like a beet salad. It's great.
Wow, I'm already feeling a little bit better after trying this wine.
Clothesline. Our mic is affected right now.
Come on, it doesn't matter. If we spill a little wine, it's okay. It's fine. It's not like we couldn't clean it up in 2 seconds. But it's good. I see you finished it. It's like, it makes me feel happier, though.
Yeah. I love the way the Pinot Noirs make me feel. I love the way the Pinot Noirs make me feel after, actually at my wine bar that's opened up underneath my apartment, Le Vin de Coeur is more of like a lower end list, but they still have a Pinot there that I really like. And this is a treat. This Russian River Valley 2021. It's still 5 years old. It's pretty good.
I love this wine. It makes me excited when people get it. It makes me excited when people know about it. Anyone that says anything about this wine is also down to buy a bottle for $1,000, $2,000, and they know that this wine matches up to that. It's really, 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 really a great wine, even though it is, I would say, more expensive, right? $250 to $300,
right?
$300.
Well, the Gap's Crown can be on almost $400.
Yeah, Gap's Crown can be $400, which for us we can't sell at that price because we have taxes and stuff to pay.
Well,
so
we have wines for $400. We have wines for $400. However, we think that this Russian River Valley is in that sweet spot where it's on the higher end of Kosta Browne's offerings. However, it plays a little bit more dynamic than the Patson Hall Pinot Noirs and the Stolers and the Willamette Valley Pinot Noirs out there, where I don't think they necessarily match up to the California Pinot Noirs. I've been known to like Au Bon Climat in the past. However, I think this is a whole different league in terms of quality, a whole different ball game.
I love this wine again, part 2. Kosta Browne Pinot Noir. Dude, it just tastes amazing.
What a treat.
Well, here's the thing about this wine. This wine is one of those wines that you were saying before when we were talking about California Chardonnays back in episode, I want to say 12. You said you don't hate Chardonnays, you just hate most Chardonnays that have been given to you because they're bad. And this will... Over-oaked, fake oak castings, and just cheap. And you know what you're getting when you're getting a cheap bottle. It's not no disrespect to the vineyard or anything. They're trying to sell wine in America at a certain price. It's not really a big deal, but it's just not for me. And I think that puts off a lot of people from Chardonnay. I think the same thing happens with Pinot Noir, and I think that this is the wine to give someone if they say, I hate Pinot Noir. So try this wine. If you hate this wine and you hate if you hate Pinot Noir, this will change your opinion on Pinot Noir. That's how cool this wine is.
Just on an unrelated note, I feel the same way with Pinot Noir, Chardonnay. Oh, I don't like Chardonnay. We'll try a white Burgundy. Oh, I don't like Pinot Noir. We'll try a Burgundy. Maybe you want Bordeaux. Maybe you want left wing.
Can you explain why to some of the people that don't know?
Burgundy French wine is from the Pinot Noir grape. The Pinot Noir grape is originated in France. It's a historical grape that grew along France, and they brought it over to America back in actually the Spanish colonial days, called the mission grape, which was planted along churches so that they could grow wine and sell table grapes. And Pinot Noir was brought over by a couple French winemakers. I know about Charles Krug, a couple other key figures there who did some really awesome stuff with Pinot Noir. And now you have kind of your Napa Valley, your Russian River Valley, your Sonoma County Pinots popping up now on the world stage and really showing really well, which is exactly what you come to expect out of Kosta Browne. Never seen a corked bottle. I'd love to see a Magnum, even though I feel like it's one of those bottles that you just would do a couple different 750s. I don't know. It's not really like a Magnum like Silver Oak. You'd want the Magnum of that, or even this Faust Magnum we have over here. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Just to wrap it up here.
But it is one of those bottles that you don't necessarily feel the desire to completely finish, which is interesting. That's why we have it here. Which is, I don't know, the only thing I could take off of this wine. Other than that, it's done nothing but deliver.
Another food pairing here would be our wild mushroom risotto and our grilled wild Faroe Island salmon here at Gabriel's Bar and Restaurant, 40 Central Park South. This has been a pleasure sharing the Kosta Browne Russian River Valley 2021 vintage Pinot Noir. Thanks again for watching.
Thank you.
Cheers.